comes Santa Clara. Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 54 miles. Run it!
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. He's going to go for a big play. And got his man complete. One heck of a third down conversion. 33 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Completes it to Coleman. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a third down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
One, Omaha.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. It's caught by Coleman. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too.
Check hot route. Hot. Shoot.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
What we got?
Here's Garoppolo to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. Now a Bay Area native from up in Berkeley. This is Marshawn Lynch. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. 54 is Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. First down, the run with Lynch. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tartt.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 39-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm coming after you. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Now left side on the swing pass. Give him 32 on the play.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Let him know. Check 99. Watch the safety creep.
They'll run with Coleman on first down, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
11. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. No gain on this defense.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays.
Come on, let's go. Switch. Lock.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Let's go.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
After the sack on first down, Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Hey, 0-0-0. Mike 54.
On first down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore number one, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together and the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete as well.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner.
Mike 56. Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Shift, watch the shift. 11. Mike 50.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. I'm scared.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
13. Hey, 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. Focus, defense, focus.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Mike's 50. Watch the screen.
Hey, alert.
Watch the screen.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
65. 21.
Mike's 50.
To throw is Garoppolo. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. 3rd down here. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Garoppolo again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking back to rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Just like that. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Yeah.
Left pass. Hey, 0, 0.
54. Man, I got you.
Play out. Bam.
Check 25.
Screen, let it touch.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson, flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Nick Bosa able to run him down for a loss of a yard. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
380. Well.
Right there. 54 Mike. Get the ball.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And finding the tight end, Wilson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on fourth down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this will remain a scoreless game. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
This is Coleman, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go. 180. 12, fellas, here we go.
56. Mike.
Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Fielded about a yard deep.
Seahawks get the first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Being chased out left. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
40.
Check, walk 54. Hey, come on now. Shift.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This complete to Lockett. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
First down, Seahawks.
40.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a first and 10 at the 17.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. 3 bud.
There.
Check 50.
One left. Green line, come
They go play action with Wilson. On the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
56, the mark, boy. 56. Check 56. Let's go, defense.
To throw again on second down. Wilson buying time to his left. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Well, this is something I may never understand. I don't get why a quarterback under duress who has a chance to get rid of the ball and save the yardage keeps it and runs out of bounds. Instead of an incomplete pass and no loss of yardage, it's a 3-yard loss.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
There. One left. Good time.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. And Myers able to knock it through, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Well, some good news, partner. We will not have a scoreless tie as we finally get our first points of the contest here in quarter 3.
Yeah, just a field goal, but with the way those defenses ruled in the first half, that could be a big 3-point play right there, couldn't it?
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
13.
They will run again with Coleman. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as a team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback has really energized that club.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Watch the ship.
2.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. This is Coleman with a grab. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On second down now, it's Coleman. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Garoppolo now. Completes it to Coleman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 26. Garoppolo now, 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10.
80 weapons.
Mike, 50.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Jadavion Clowney brought him down. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. 180.
Right, 54. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
On second and 9, Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
Here we go.
65.
Mike's 50. Now watch one.
Now Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you got them rocked on their heels.
Garoppolo now. 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, check. Mike 50. Let's go deep, tighten up.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
12.
Garoppolo looks to throw. It's caught by Coleman. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Niners on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 5.
11.
50.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike 50. All day, every day, any day.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the 4th, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching baseball? This feels like a pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice, intense, on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A nice run on 1st down gets them 6 yards to the 31. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Mike 5-4. 14. That's what I do. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Come to my world.
From the 31, Wilson. It's caught. Block it. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Check the out. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. You can't block me. Took right. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. I'm coming for you.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. D. Ford, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Third and long, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:50. One left.
Gets the trade.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has them up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Garoppolo to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting this sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain.
Hey, 0-0-0. 12.
54. Block 54.
Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
He's coming. We got double up. 2.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Three receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 11. Mike 50. Too little, cut.
To throw is Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. With a sack, it's Ziggy Ansah. There's Garoppolo to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
First throw in overtime now for Wilson. Being chased out left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Now a first throw here in overtime. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by Hollister. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
Go, 14.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
54.
Bang out. Bam.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Dancing to his left. He's going to look deep for more. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
14.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Left.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Hey, alert.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Go. Check. Watch 54.
Go, guys. 4 down.
54. Mike 54.
12. Got it. Hey, 0.
Check 4.
Mike 5-4.
Watch the slant.
Alert.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Squish, double. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch the curl.
Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Partner, a great game that we got to see, and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.